Welcome students in this last session of relations and functions. Today we are going to continue the same exercise which we have done in the previous class. In the previous class we have done the first 3 questions. So today we are going to see the 4th question and some more questions. We'll also see some CBSE questions also. Okay, so let's start with the 4th question. The 4th question is, if fx is equal to 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4, x not equal to 2 by 3, show that f of x is equal to x. For all x not equal to 2 by 3, what is the inverse of f? That means you have to prove that fx is equal to x. And what is the question? Fx is equal to 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4. Okay, x not equal to 2 by 3. Now 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4, x not equal to 2 by 3, you have to show that fx is equal to x. Now how you are going to prove the first part? The second part is what is the inverse of f. But the first part is you have to show that fx is equal to x. Now fx means, according to the definition of composition, it is nothing but f of fx. Clear? Which is equal to f of, what is fx? Fx is given to be 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4. Clear? Now f of 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4 will be what? We know that fx is given to be 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4. That means in place of x, you have to write down 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4. So what you are going to get it? 4 into 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4 plus 3 by 6 into 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4 minus 4. Clear? Which will be equal to, you have to simplify this. When you simplify, you have to multiply inside. That means 16x plus 12, you have to cross multiply. So you are going to get 18x minus 12, the whole divided by 6x minus 4, the whole divided by 6 4s are 24x plus 18 minus, again when you cross multiply you are going to get minus 24x and minus into minus plus 16, the whole divided by 6x minus 4. Clear? Now here these two gets cancels out, and here also 12 gets cancels out, 24. So what are you going to get the final answer? 16x plus 18x is nothing but 34x by 18 plus 16, again 34, which is nothing but x. That means you have proved that fx is equal to x. Okay, the first part is over. Now what is the second part? What is the inverse of f? Now when you see here fx is equal to x, you must be remembering the invertible function. What is that? A function f is a mapping from x to y is said to be invertible if there exists a g, another function which is from y to x. Clear? Such that fog of y is equal to iy and gof of x is equal to ix. If you are getting like this, then you can say that the function is invertible and the inverse is g is the inverse of f. Now here, instead of g you have f here. Okay, instead of g you have f. That means fof is equal to x means f is the inverse of itself. Okay, because here we are getting fog when you are getting iy or gof is equal to ix, you are telling g is the inverse of f. So here when fof is equal to x means you are getting an identity function here. Fof of x is an identity function. That means you can say that this function is invertible and the inverse of this function is the function itself. Okay, so what you are going to write down? You are getting f of fx is equal to I, that means I you are getting, that means you can say that f is invertible and the inverse of f is f itself. Okay, you have to write down f is invertible and the inverse of f is f itself. I think clear the concept of invertible. If you know it, आप आराम से इसको कर सकते हैं. Okay, clear? Now we'll go for the next question. Next question is state with reason whether the following functions have inverse. Now here the set of 3 questions have been given to you. It's a very simple question. You have to see it's given in the roster form. The 2 definitions I have given you. The first is if you want to prove the function is invertible, then I told you this is one way. Okay, one more method is there. If you have proved the function is 1, 1 and onto, then you can say that the function is invertible. So here in the first question you can see that f is a mapping from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10 with f is equal to 110, 210, 310 and 410. They have given in ordered pair. Now what is the conclusion from this function? You can see here whether the function is 1, 1. The number 1, 2, 3, 4 has got only one image, that is 10. Okay, so what is the definition of 1, 1? The definition of 1, 1 says that each and every element of the first set should be having a distinct image in set B. Then you can say that the function is 1 to 1. But here, according to this first question, you can see that the function 1, 2, 3, 4 has got only one image. That means many elements have got one image. So it is not 1 to 1. So since the function is not 1 to 1, you can say that it is not invertible and it does not have any inverse. Okay, same process में आप second भी करोगे, third भी करोगे, correct? So this is a work for you. Come to the 6th question, very important. Show that f is a mapping from minus 1, 1 to r given by fx is equal to x by x plus 2 is 1 to 1. Find the inverse of the function f mapping from minus 1, 1 to the range of f. Now see this question, it's a very important question. You have to first prove that the function is 1 to 1. Okay, then you will be proving it to be invertible. Now first you have to prove the function is given to be fx is equal to, it's given x by x plus 2. Okay, the function is x by x plus 2. Correct? Now f is a mapping from minus 1, 1 to r. F is a mapping from minus 1, 1 to r and you are given the function fx is equal to x by x plus 2 and you have to show that the function is 1 to 1. Now you know how to prove 1 to 1. 1 to 1 सभी को आता है. कैसे मैंने सिखाया आपको? Let x1, x2 belongs to the domain that is minus 1, 1. So fx1 is equal to fx2 implies, what is fx1? x1 by x1 plus 2 is equal to x2 by x2 plus 2. When you simplify this, you'll be getting x1 is equal to x2. Simplification I'm not doing here. When you simplify, cross multiply, simplify it, you're going to get what? x1 is equal to x2. That means you have proved fx1 is equal to fx2 implies that x1 is equal to x2. Clear? That means what is the conclusion? The conclusion is you have proved that f is 1 to 1 function. Clear? Now what is the second part? Find the inverse of the function f mapping from minus 1, 1 to the range f. Now to find the inverse, you have to first prove it is invertible. Now to prove it is invertible, what is that? First condition you have already proved. It is 1, 1. Now another condition is you have to prove it is to be onto. So let's prove it to be onto. Now onto means you will take an element y from the codomain. Now you can see here they are given another question. Find the inverse of the function f mapping from minus 1, 1 to the range f. The codomain is here range of f. That means you will take y from the range of f. Okay. So let y, you have taken an element, let y belongs to the range of f. Now when you are taking y belongs to range of f, let's see whether there is a x which is present in the domain such that fx is equal to y or not. Let's see here. Y is equal to fx. Okay, what is the value of fx given to you? Y is equal to x by x plus 2. So what you will do? you will find the value of x from this expression. That means you will find the value in terms of x here. Okay, so x plus 2 into y is equal to x. xy plus 2y is equal to x. ठीक है, so xy minus x is equal to 2y, which is equal to, if you take x common, y minus 1, यहाँ पे ये minus हो जाएगा because we are taking 2y to that side, it becomes minus 2y. Clear? So xy minus x is equal to minus 2y. When you take x common, y minus 1 is equal to minus 2y. So you can write it down as 2y by 1 minus y. ये माइनस को मैंने हटा दिया. I have written x is equal to 2y by 1 minus y. This process you know it. मैंने जब आपको on to पढ़ाया था ये सारे एक्सप्लेन किए थे कि कैसे आप on to प्रूफ करने के लिए y को in terms of x लिखोगे, x की वैल्यू को in terms of y लिखोगे. ठीक है, तो you got it x in terms of y, 2y by 1 minus y. Now let's see, when you put in place of x as y, we are getting y or not. So 2y by 1 minus y is equal to, we will put in place of x as 2y by 1 minus y by, here also 2y by 1 minus y plus 2, and when you simplify you will find it is equal to y. I am not showing here simplification, आप खुद करिएगा. You will see that when you put in place of x as this value, you are going to get y. That means what? What is the conclusion? F is onto. So first you have already proved f is 1 to 1, and then you have proved f is onto. So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is f is bijective function. F is bijective. F is both 1 1 and onto means what? F is bijective. ठीक है, जब f is bijective होगा तो मतलब क्या होगा? Thus you can say that f is invertible. F is invertible. Okay, now the question is how to find the inverse here. Now look at here, we know that to find the inverse, अगर आपको पता करना है तो आप कैसे करोगे यहाँ पे? To find the inverse, we have taken fx is equal to y. Clear? So when y is equal to fx, that implies x will be what? F inverse of y, or you can say f inverse of y is equal to x. F inverse of y is equal to x. That means what is the value of x you got it at the last? You got the value of x as 2y by 1 minus y. That means f inverse of y is nothing but 2y by 1 minus y, and this is your f inverse. I hope it's clear. That means whenever you want to prove invertible function, first you have to prove 1 1 and onto, and from the onto only आपको यहाँ पे इन्वर्स मिल जाएगा. जो x निकालते हैं वही इन्वर्स होता है, लेकिन आपको इस तरह करके दिखाना है y is equal to fx, तो x is equal to f inverse y हो जाएगा. That means f inverse y is equal to x का वैल्यू ऑलरेडी आपने निकाल रखा है. When you put it, that will be your inverse function. Clear children? Now see the seventh question. Consider f is a mapping from R to R given by fx is equal to 4x plus 3. Show that f is invertible. Find the inverse of f. Now this question you have to do it as homework, because again it's the same type of question. You have to first prove the function is 1 to 1 and onto, and then from the onto function only you're going to get the inverse. Correct? Now eighth question is a very very important question. Consider f is a mapping from R plus to 4 infinity given by fx is equal to x square plus 4. Show that f is invertible with the inverse f inverse of f given by f inverse of y is equal to root over y minus 4, where r plus is the set of all non-negative real number. Now see here, f is a mapping from r plus to, I think it's an open interval, okay, closed and open, correct, 4 infinity, given by fx is equal to what? X square plus 4. Now you have to prove that this function is invertible. That means you have to prove the functions to be 1 to 1 and onto. First we will do that. So 1 to 1 के लिए देखिए, let x1 x2 belongs to r plus. We will be taking from the domain r plus, that means positive real numbers. fx1 is equal to fx2, That means what is fx? X square plus 4. So x1 square plus 4 is equal to x2 square plus 4. 4 gets cancels out. You're going to get x1 square is equal to x2 square. But since negative we will not take, we will be taking x1, x2 greater than 0, positive real number. So we will be not taking the negative value, we will only take x1 is equal to x2. That means fx1 is equal to fx2 implies x1 is equal to x2, hence you can say that f is 1-to-1 function. Now we will see how to prove onto function. We will be taking let y belongs to the codomain 4 infinity. Now what we will prove? We will see that there exists element x in the domain such that fx is equal to y. Okay, so what we will do, let y belongs to 4 infinity. Now y is equal to fx is equal to, what is the value of fx? X square plus 4. So y is equal to x square plus 4. So y is equal to x square plus 4, that means x square will be is equal to y minus 4. X is equal to root of y minus 4. We will not be taking negative value because the domain is r plus. So x is equal to root over y minus 4. Let's see, when you put the value of x as y minus 4, root over y minus 4, you are getting y or not. What you will do? You will put in place of x as root of y minus 4 the whole square plus 4. So root whole square means you will be only getting y minus 4 plus 4, the answer is y. That means you got f of x is equal to y. So you have proved that the function is, for every y belongs to 4 infinity, there is a x which is equal to root of y minus 4 such that fx is equal to y. Hence you can say that the function f is onto. That means you have proved the function f is both 1 and onto. That means f is, therefore f is bijective, hence invertible, hence f is invertible. Now how to find the inverse? Because in this question it is a show that question. Show that f is invertible with inverse f inverse of f given by f inverse of y is equal to root of y minus 4. Now you have already proved it is invertible. Now let's see whether you are getting f inverse to be root over y minus 4 or not. Now inverse, to find the inverse, what we will do? We know that x is equal to f of y. That means f inverse of y, y is equal to fx, that means f inverse of y is equal to x. What is the value of x? You got it. You got the value of x as root of y minus 4. That means f inverse of y is equal to root of y minus 4. And this is the inverse of f which you have proved it now. I think it's clear. First you have to prove it is 1-to-1 and then you have to prove it is onto. When both satisfy, that means you can say that function is bijective, and when bijective means is it invertible, and to find the inverse you have to start y is equal to f of x, f inverse of y is equal to x. x आपने already यहाँ पे निकाल रखा है onto में, इसका value क्या है root of y minus 4. Substitute the value, this will be your inverse of this function. I think clear? Now we'll go for the next question, that is 9th one, very important, बहुत बार CBSE में पूछा गया question है ये. Consider f is a mapping from r plus 2 closed interval minus 5 open interval infinity given by fx is equal to 9x square plus 6x minus 5. Show that f is invertible with f inverse of y is equal to root y plus 6 minus 1 by 3. Okay, let's see how to solve this question. See, 9th question, as I told you, it's very important from the examination point of view. So the question is given to be fx is equal to 9x square plus 6x plus 5 minus 5. F is a mapping from r plus, that means set of all positive real number, to phi infinity. So since the question is you have to prove f is invertible, you have to prove the function to be 1 and onto. So 1 में कैसे करेंगे? Let x1 x2 belongs to r plus fx1 is equal to fx2. आप दोनों साइड लिखेंगे, सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे, ठीक है. 9 into you will take common from this 2, So x1 square minus x2 square plus 6 into again x1 minus x2, 5 gets cancels out, is equal to 0. From this 2, again you are taking x1 minus x2 common. So what you are going to get it? 9 x1 plus x2 plus 6 is equal to 0. Now since x1 minus x2 is equal to 0 means x1 is equal to x2. So fx1 is equal to fx2 implies that x1 is equal to x2. So what you got? F is 1-to-1 function. Now the next is you have to prove it to be onto function. Let y belongs to the codomain phi infinity. Okay, it's a open interval minus phi infinity. Now what you will do? y is equal to fx and the value of fx is 9x square plus 6x minus 5. यहाँ पे इसको थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई करने में आपको थोड़ा दिक्कत हो सकता है बिकॉज आपको x की वैल्यू निकालनी है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. तो व्हाट यू विल डू हियर, y that means I am writing it as 9x square plus 6x minus 5 is equal to y. 9x square plus 6x minus 1 minus 5 या प्लस 1 कर देते हैं, minus 1 is equal to y. What I am doing? I am adding and subtracting 1. What happens? 9x square plus 6x plus 1 is nothing but 3x plus 1 the whole square. जब इसको आप expand करोगे, you are going to get the same thing. a plus b the whole square, it is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Correct? Minus 5 minus 1 is nothing but 6. That is equal to y. Now 3x plus 1 the whole square will be equal to, will be taking 6 to other side, it become y plus 6. So 3x plus 1 will be is equal to root over y plus 6. We will take only positive value because we are talking about the domain r plus. So 3x will be equal to root over y plus 6 minus 1. Okay, so x will be is equal to, x will be is equal to root of y plus 6 minus 1 by 3. That means for every y belongs to minus phi infinity, there exists a x. There exists x which is equal to root phi y plus 6 minus 1 by 3 such that fx is equal to y. ये आपको proof करके दिखाना है. तो what I am doing here, I am writing f of x की जगह पे हम इसको लिख रहे हैं. अब हम क्या करेंगे, ये जो आपका fx है यहाँ पे x की जगह पे ये वाले वैल्यूज को पुट अप करके देखेंगे कि y आ रहा है या नहीं. So this is your root of y plus 6 minus 1 by 3 the whole square plus 6 root y plus 6 minus 1 by 3 minus 5. ठीक है, that will be equal to, now here you have to expand it by using the formula a minus b the whole square. So when you expand it, a square means root हट जाएगा, you will be only getting what, y plus 6 and then it is plus b square minus 2ab, so minus 2 root of y plus 6 by 9 plus यहाँ पे यहीं पे कैंसिल कर दीजिए, तो क्या बचा आपको 2 into root of y plus 6 minus 1 minus 5. This equals to this 2 gets again cancels out. Okay, now y plus 7, 6 plus 1 is y plus 7 minus 2 y plus 6 plus open the bracket 2 root over y plus 6 minus 2 minus 5. You can see here this 2 gets cancels out and minus 2 minus 5 is minus 7, so that also cancels with 7. You're going to get only y. So you have proved that for every y belongs to minus phi infinity, there is a x, okay, which is equal to root over y plus 6 minus 1 by 3 such that fx is equal to y. Hence what is the conclusion? Therefore f is onto. Okay, so when f is onto, again you have proved f is 1 1 and onto, this means f is bijective. F is bijective, hence invertible. Okay, hence invertible. Now what is the final part? The final part is you have to show that f is invertible with f inverse of y is equal to root over y plus 6 minus 1 by 3. यहाँ तो बहुत सिंपल है, आप देखिए आपको x की वैल्यू क्या मिली है, रूट ओवर y plus 6 minus 1 by 3. दैट मीन्स अगर आपको इनवर्स निकालना है, ये क्या है, दिस इज नथिंग बट f इनवर्स ऑफ y. ओके, इट इज नथिंग बट इनवर्स. f inverse of y is equal to root of y प्लस 6 माइनस 1/3, ये आपने प्रूफ कर दिया। ठीक है, तो मेन पार्ट जो है वो है आपको 1 1 ऑन टू प्रूफ करना है। ऑन टू से ही आपको इन्वर्स मिल जाएगा क्योंकि x ऑलरेडी आपने निकाल रखा है। x इज नथिंग बट f ऑफ y, तो व्हेन y इज इक्वल टू fx अगर है, y इज इक्वल टू fx है तो x क्या होगा, f इनवर्स ऑफ y होगा एंड यू आर गेटिंग द आंसर एज रूट ऑफ y प्लस 6 माइनस 1/3 एंड आपने प्रूफ कर दिया कि फंक्शन इज इन्वर्टेबल विद f इनवर्स ऑफ y इज इक्वल टू रूट ओवर y प्लस 6 माइनस 1/3। वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, ठीक है, इसको आप जरूर घर पे प्रैक्टिस करिएगा। Now, look at the 10th question. Let f is a mapping from x to y be an invertible function. Show that f has a unique inverse. Now, very important question here. F is a given that f is a mapping from x to y be an invertible function. That means if it is an invertible means what? F is 1 1 and onto, and therefore what can you say? F inverse exists. Since the function is invertible, it will be definitely 1 1 and onto, and its inverse exists. Now, what they are telling, if it is invertible, show that f has got a unique inverse. So we are taking here let G1 and G2 be two inverses. हम यहाँ पे कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट स्टेटमेंट में चलेंगे, G1 और G2 को दो इनवर्स ले लेंगे और बताएंगे कि G1 और G2 आपस में इक्वल है। ठीक है, सो वी आर टेकिंग G1 and G2 be two inverses of f. Now when these are two inverses, what is the definition of invertible? Definitely f o G1 of y and f o G2 of y both will be equal to what? Both will be equal to IY होगा ना, क्योंकि डेफिनेशन ऑफ इन्वर्टिबल क्या बता रहा है कि अगर G1 इनवर्स है f का तो FO G1 ऑफ y IY होगा, और वैसे ही अगर G2 इनवर्स है तो FO G2 ऑफ y भी IY होगा। दैट मीन्स बोथ आर इक्वल। When both are equal, that means according to the definition of composition, you can say that f of G1 of y is equal to f of G2 of y. Okay, that means you can say that G1 of y is equal to G2 of y. That means you have proved that G1 and G2 are same. आपने दो अलग अलग इनवर्स लेके शुरू किया, लेकिन आपने क्या प्रूफ किया? G1 and G2 they both are same. When they both are same means what? F has a unique inverse. Okay, a very important question this is. Now let's see 11th and 12th. This is a work for you. आप इसको घर पे करिएगा. Again very important and simple also. 13 and 14 also homework for you. It's a multiple choice question. Okay, now let's see some CBSE questions. Here is the CBSE question. 3 questions I have collected which is very very important. First question आप देखिए, A is equal to R minus 2 and B is equal to R minus 1. If f is a mapping from A to B is a function defined by fx is equal to x minus 1 by x minus 2, show that f is 1 1 and onto and hence find f inverse. Now this is C, a very easy question. F is 1 1 and onto आपको प्रूफ करना है। अभी मैंने बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस करा दिए। In those questions I have explained you how to prove the function to be 1 1 and onto. So first you have to prove the function is 1 1 and onto. And जब आपने 1 1 onto बता दिया, onto से ही आपको इनवर्स मिल जाएगा। कैसे इनवर्स मिलेगा ये मैं आपको करके बताती हूँ। See this question. F is a mapping from A to B, fx is equal to x minus 1 by x minus 2. You have to show that the function is 1 1 and onto. So you have proved 1 1 and 1 1 आपको पता है कैसे करना है, fx1 is equal to fx2. आप वैल्यूज डालिए एंड आपको x1 is equal to x2 मिल जाएगा. So you can say that f is 1 to 1 function. Onto, for onto what you will do, you will take element y. So y belongs to r minus 1 and you will prove that fx is equal to y. ठीक है, आप x की वैल्यू निकालेंगे और उसको सब्स्टिट्यूट करके देखेंगे कि आपको y मिल रहा है या नहीं. So what I have done here, y is equal to x minus 1 by x minus 2 here. Okay, and that implies when you simplify this, you're going to get the value of x as 2y minus 1 by y minus 1. ये आपको simplify करना है. So जब आप simplify करेंगे, you will see that the value of x is 2y minus 1 by y minus 1. Then what you will do? You will substitute the value of x in the function. fx is equal to, you have put it in place of x as 2y minus 1 by y minus 1 minus 1. Again here also you have substituted. Then you have to simplify, and when you simplify you will see that you are going to get what? Y. That means you have shown that the function is onto. That means what? F is bijective function. F is bijective. You have proved f is both 1 1 and onto. F is bijective. The next part is you have to find a f inverse. So when f is bijective, thus f is invertible. And what will be f inverse? F inverse will be, we know that y is equal to fx that implies f inverse y is equal to x. What is the value of x? You got it. The value of x here is 2y minus 1 by y minus 1. That means f inverse of y is equal to 2y minus 1 by y minus 1. So this is the way you have to proceed. I hope this question is clear to you. Now see the second question. Consider f is a mapping from r minus 4 by 3 and to r minus 4 by 3. Given by fx is equal to 4x plus 3 by 3x plus 4. Show that f is bijective. Find the inverse of f and hence find f inverse of 0 and x such that f inverse of x is equal to 2. Now look at here, the same thing, you have to first show that the function is bijective. तो आपको 1 1 प्रूव करना है. You know how to prove 1 1? fx1 is equal to fx2. यहाँ पे आप दोनों को अप्लाई करिए, सिंप्लीफाई करिए, you will be getting x1 is equal to x2. So you have proved f is 1 to 1. For the onto, what you will do? You will take let y element from the domain, codomain. So y will be is equal to 4x plus 3 by 3x plus y. You will simplify. ठीक है, आप सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे एंड यू आर गोइंग टू गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ x एज 4y माइनस 3 बाई 4 माइनस 3y. ठीक है, आफ्टर गेटिंग दिस वैल्यू व्हाट यू विल डू, दिस वैल्यू यू विल सब्स्टिट्यूट इन प्लेस ऑफ x. ठीक है, जहां पे x होगा आप सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे और देखेंगे कि आपको y मिल रहा है कि नहीं. ठीक है, दीज आर द कंडीशन ऑफ ऑन टू. सो आफ्टर गेटिंग y यू कैन से दैट f इज ऑन टू. सो यू हैव प्रूव्ड दैट f इज बाइजेक्टिव. Correct. And when it is bijective means what? Its inverse exists, hence invertible. Hence invertible. Correct. Now how to find the inverse here? You have to find the inverse also. What is the inverse of f? Inverse of f, you know it. How to find the inverse? To find the inverse, now we know that y is equal to fx. That implies f inverse of y is equal to x, and which is equal to, what is the value of x? You got it? 4y minus 3 by 4 minus 3y. ठीक है, ये तो तरीका भी बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन में किया है, आपको पता है कैसे करना. लास्ट पार्ट में आइए. Hence find f inverse of 0 and x such that f inverse of x is equal to 2. That is a very important part. उसको आप कैसे करेंगे? See here, you have to find f inverse of 0. Means what? You have to substitute in place of y as 0. The meaning is that, okay? So what you are going to get it? 4 into 0 minus 3 by 4 minus 3 into 0. So it is minus 3 by 4 you are going to get. Okay. Next is you have to find x such that f inverse of x is equal to 2. F inverse of x is equal to 2. What you got? F inverse of y there. F inverse of y is 4y minus 3 by 4 minus 3y. So f inverse of x will be what? 4x minus 3 by 4 minus 3x is equal to 2. So you have to simplify this. Okay, you have to simplify and find the value of x. Okay. Now after simplification you will see that the value of x will be 11 by 10. तो questions कैसे आते हैं? See, you are getting a direct question, but they will add some more part here. Just now I have shown you one question, in that they have added f inverse of 0 and you have to find x as that f inverse of x is equal to 2. तो इस तरह के question आपको मिल सकते हैं. Third is a work for you. It's a homework. आप इसको घर पे करिएगा. So I hope the questions which I have solved today is clear to you. And please practice all the question at home so that relation function आपका एकदम perfect हो जाए. Next class we will start with a new chapter. Till then keep learning and thank you.